Good morning. It's the 1st of December 2025. I think it's a Monday. Yes, 10 a.m. and 8 minutes. Today I uploaded the Librarian slog 307 and I'm gonna work on the list. Today I also see the psychiatrist. I got a visit from Johan, my best friend, and I'm looking forward to today.
We both are.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the librarian slog. I woke up at 7:50 or 40, I think. I'm gonna charge the camera. I do my affirmations. I make my bed. I already had breakfast. I should brush my teeth and shave, meditate, convict conditioning, and running. So the ones I'm gonna film is meditation, convict conditioning, and running. I had 12 days of doing very little, and they flew by so fast that I have to restart again. But I think I'll do these 3 at least, and then the Wim Hof method, telekinesis, and QLA remote viewing as an extra. I'll see if I can make it. If not, it's for the other days. All right. Hey, it's the 1st of December 2025, 2 p.m. and 3 minutes. I think I discovered something when I was meditating earlier. This universe is a free will universe, so nothing can happen to you unless you want it with your will. And I said, like, I do not consent to smoking. And suddenly my body listened to me. It's like, yeah, it didn't grab for the cigarette. I still have the cravings, but I said I do not consent to smoking. And then I started testing. While I was sitting in meditation, I said, like, I felt the pain, and I said, like, I do not consent to that pain. And it went away. And I'm like, I consent to healing. And it got better. And I'm like, what else can I do with this non-consent thing? And I'm like, I consent to do 50 level 1 push-ups. And I did 50 level 1 push-ups. And I say, like, so it's something special because it really works. I don't know, I'll tell you more at the end of the day. I think I found a human hack, like Hacker Man. Like, I said things like, I consent to taking a responsible and right action every time. And a beneficial one. And apparently it gets recorded into the subconscious because I don't have to actively think of all the things I consent to and don't consent to. Makes me wonder what I have been consenting to in my previous lives or this life alone already. And so I consent to positive things for humanity and me included because I'm a human now. And I consent positive things. I consent positive things for the planet Earth and the Milky Way. And I noticed that when I do that consent thing, it takes some time to enter my subconscious, but the effects are immediate. Try it out. Tell me what you like. If you have something you've been postponing for a while now, or you feel like shit, and you want to feel better, say like, I don't consent to feeling bad. Am I crazy? Because I really notice a difference. Tell me if it makes sense or not. But for me, apparently it works. I would have smoked already, but once I meditated and I said like I do not consent to smoking, I overcame my craving and I said no. And also with the body pains, I said I do not consent to that particular pain in that area, and I focused on it and it goes away. Did I discover the human hack? I consent to a life of riches. Good morning. It's the 3rd of December 2025, 8 a.m. and 17 minutes. Today I do the standard list. It's the 5th of December 2025, 9 a.m. and 34 minutes. Today I do the Tuesday list, even though it's a Friday. I noticed that if I stick to one program the whole time, I don't do a lot of it. So I'm trying to switch it up. I think that if I do a different list every day, but still in line with my goals, I'll do more. Let's see. So the morning I do the same thing. Wake up, I try not to smoke for 2 hours, I do the dream lock, I do the Librarian's lock, charge the camera. Medication is only on Thursday. Yesterday affirmations, I make my bed, I have breakfast, brush teeth, shave, meditate, convict conditioning, running. And then it's different. It shows memory training to do at 11, cold shower, maybe cold shower before memory training, lunch, clean, that's the same, unity, which is different, study Spanish, dinner is the same, medication is the same, then hypnosis, and then the rest is also the same. All right. Good morning. It's the 7th of December 2025, 7 a.m. and 21 minutes. Today I don't do a lot because I'm visiting family, but I wanted to talk about my mission. Friend of me, a good friend of me, I talked to yesterday, and he said, like, I understand it now. That's a good reason to do all of the things you're doing. It comes down to this, that with remote viewing, we can find people back who have passed away, and then I was gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, and then I can watch over them wherever they are, and somebody who supports them on the sidelines, even though they don't remember who I am. So I can support them. And I thought, like, yeah, and if I become immortal, or it's a big maybe, I can do it for multiple lifetimes. Everybody that I've known, I can aid them. And it's not the only thing. Once the Golden Library is well established, I can also do a bit like the bank. That is, if somebody reincarnates and they've got their data on my website, I can give it back to them and say, like, hey, this is your previous life's knowledge. If you want to work on it, or if you want to give it away, because I would do, like, once a year a remote viewing of all those who have passed away, and then we can find them back. I know it's not easy, but it makes a bridge, because we get amnesia when we're reborn, so we forget everything that we did our previous lives. And then on the website you can find the quantum healers, which these people, they go back into your previous lives and recover your lost memories. So I know there are death traps. It's like this big light, and if you see it, run away like the Buddha did. but it shocks you. I got that from Farsight, and you get rattled and you forget all your memories. And yeah, we already have immortality, because we're immortal spiritual beings. But there is also an option, so you're spiritually immortal, but there is also an option that you can become physically immortal. And I found now a book which shows the training, and I'll post it on my website. I think it's for free on the internet. You can find it back on my website later, which involves the breathing. And I know there is truth in it because it corresponds with Wim Hof method and telekinesis. It's a similar practice. And so that's the first book I found the second book I found that explains physical immortality. And I'm better when there's somebody next to me who doesn't know anything, so I can like say what people don't understand. My friend said like, you always want to fix the world, Dan. And I'm like, well, yeah. When I had my first psychosis, a voice said to me, Dan, go to the hospital. And I come into the hospital and I say like, yeah, I see the world differently and could aid humanity. And so they they put an injection in my butt, but after I visited the past life regression hypnotist, I had another memory unlocked, not during the past life hypnosis, but after. And I was working as an ET on Earth. And I was researching some kind of circular machines that could prolong life, but it was made for humans, not for ETs. And so I need that knowledge. So I'm open to receive. Let's aid humanity once more. I had. I'll just show. I had a great dream. Many dreams, because I woke up at 3 o'clock again. I'll just let it stand here for a bit. You can pause it and read it. Yes, today I'm seeing my granddad. Gonna eat him with computer questions. My mission is briefly explained. I should do it more so it's more appealing. I changed my list, so this is all the same, but I put in memory training. I take the list of Tuesday now, but it's Sunday, but okay. Memory training, Unity, Spanish, and hypnosis, and I'll try to change it up every day, because I thought like I had this dream once, and there was this teacher who was locked up in a bunker, and he had to complete quests to progress and get food. And he got so good he could throw a knife next to your head, and so I also thought I'm gonna design my list like that. I'll do every day the same thing, and I'll force myself, but it's better if I switch it up sometimes. Let's see how far I get. All the best. Forget about the rest.